Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 7 of Akagami no Shirayuki-hime season 2, and holy crap man, this episode was really good. I actually really enjoyed it. Had some great action, drama, suspense on what's going to happen next, characters showing maturity, and then of course, also having some of my finally having our Zen x Shirayuki moments. I've been waiting for those moments for so long. It's been so long since we've seen them together, and like finally we get that moment again when they were hugging and she was crying Zen, and I was just like, oh, finally. And then of course that big thing at the end. But before we get on to that, let's talk about what happened in the whole episode. So first off, it was nice to see Raj maturing, seeing him be a lot more assertive. And at first all the people, the fishermen, the people at the docks didn't want to, like, what, Prince Raj can't do this, he's like that, he wouldn't come, blah blah blah. And he actually goes up, and he was scared at first, but he grew some balls. I gotta admit, he definitely grew some balls and was able to rally all the merchants together and get the merchant ships to pretty much form a blockade, pretty much stopping the Claw of the Sea from leaving in whatever direction they were going to, and instead having to flee to their base, which was in this Maelstrom area, the Blue Vortex area, and it's just a bunch of whirlpools all over the place. And of course that stops them for a while, but Raj is like, you know what, no, we can do this, we have to do this. So they push in as well. Their ship was like almost just, it was just falling apart when by the time they got there, but they got there, right? So good job on that. I do like seeing Raj's character development throughout this arc, and it honestly has been, I really hated him before, and he's definitely got a lot better of a character. Not saying I'm like, oh yeah, I want him to be with Shirayuki now, no, hell no, but still he's definitely a better person, a better prince, and good for him. And of course, why is he like this? Because of Shirayuki. She changes people for the better, and that's how she changed Raj. And then of course, boom, let's crash the ships into their ship to stop them from going anywhere. And then of course, oh, here comes the Lions of the Mountain along with Zen to the rescue. All of them fighting. We had some pretty good action in this one. I actually haven't seen a good action scene in this in quite a while. Like, it was like pretty awesome to see all of them fighting. I mean, like I said in the last one, I was hoping Kiki would get a bigger part in this. She did fight and everything, but it wasn't too big, but it was still pretty cool to see her there. And of course, Mitsuhide them fighting, Obi fighting, everyone getting revenge, taking them out. And of course, like I said, at that one point, we did finally get to see Zen and Shirayuki have a moment together, holding each other and just like cry. She was crying Zen, because she was so happy that she was saved, she was finally there. And just like, oh my gosh, I hope we get more of those moments. I honestly thought he was gonna like propose, but I guess that's a little too soon. But he already admitted that she is the person he wants to marry, and it's gonna happen sometime soon. I'm still wondering if there's anything gonna happen with Obi. Is he gonna say something, or is he just gonna let it go? Sucks for Obi. I do like his character, and I do like him as a person, but Zen all the way. I'm sorry, Obi. After that, they finally were able to take down the Claw of the Sea, and pretty much they're gonna send them to jail, obviously. But before that, at the very ending, not before that, but at the very end, we see Kazuki pushing the red-headed guy, and of course, guess what? Yep, it is her father. She goes Tosan at the very end, so she actually knew it was him as well. So that's pretty dang interesting. Like, I'm really happy that we finally discovered that he is her father. I mean, we everything led to the point that it probably was going to be him. The red hair, especially how she talked about her family. She did come from the mountains and everything before she was sent to her grandparents and everything. So it's pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what comes of this. When did she leave? How old was she when she left that she remembers him and how he looks and everything? And I'm wondering how everything's gonna happen. Obviously, Zen talking to the father. Maybe the father knows Zen is in love with her and everything. He obviously saw the change in Obi, so he might know about Obi as well. I'm wondering how. I just can't wait to see the interactions between all of the characters and her father, and of course herself and her father, and see what comes of it, how everything concludes. And this is episode 7. There's 12 episodes in the season, so I'm wondering what's gonna happen in this next arc. We had this amazing arc, I have to admit. I love this whole arc so far on everything that's happened. Good action, good drama, good suspense, good just like literally having at the edge of my seat, like, oh my gosh, are they gonna be able to save Shirayuki? Are they gonna have, at the beginning it wasn't too much, but it's gotten a lot better. Like at the beginning it was kind of slow, but I liked it because we did get Zen and Shirayuki, and then like after not having that for so long and finally having it here, it was such a good moment. I hope there are more moments along the way, and I can't wait to see if they do get married and what's, literally, I don't know what's gonna happen in this next arc, what could happen in these next the episodes of the season. I really want to know, but of course, as always, we're gonna have to wait, guys. I know, what the heck, come on, just let it be next week already, but we're gonna have to wait. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. That's all I gotta say. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.